You can do it. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. And you can move it. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yeah. Let's turn down for what? It's Sunny Baby. Ah, talking with this in my mouth. When am I gonna quit? It's just something to do. We're not gonna get into it too much. I have something I actually want to talk about. Not just forcing it. Ebbing and flowing with it. Oh, oh. Something was on my foot. Let's see how we can do this. Oh, hold on. Solutions. Oh, yeah. First things first. Close your ears. I had an extreme swing today. Last night, I didn't know where I was going. I had contacted a hostel about potentially staying with them. I didn't have any service. And I just started heading in that direction. I had sent them a message, but when I got to a Lawson's, a convenience store, which is one of the places that has Wi-Fi here in Japan, I received a message from the hostel that they were currently booked up for the evening. So, as my training has taught me, didn't get panicked. I didn't get upset. Didn't even really worry. I just went into Lawson's and got some food. And as I was walking in, this guy, Asian guy, started speaking to me in English. Oh, English, oh my gosh. Said a couple of words. This turns out to be Calvin, right? I go in, I get some food. He's already left. I'm sitting outside eating, and he comes back to get a little bit more food. We get to talking again. I ask him if there's any rooms available at his hotel. Turns out there's not, but he has a room with 2 beds. So he gives me, or invites me back to his place. And I was in desperate need of a shower and laundry and a nice meal. And a bed inside to sleep. Just everything I could possibly ask for, all in one stop. The mega blessing of the moment, for sure. Just every single thing I needed. So I take care of all those things, and in the morning there's amazing breakfast, amazing sunrise over a golf course. Well, even the night before too, Calvin and I had good conversation, had tea, I met his mom, and then, like I said, woke up till breakfast, and then we walked together for a while. Then we went our separate ways. I was excited to go to this island, God's worship place, something like this, Oyama Island, that had a place I saw called God's worship place. And overall, the entire island was extremely disappointing. Now, reflecting after telling this story, I could have just gone there and said, thank you, God, for what He just blessed me with. But I was so taken aback by how little there was at God's worship place as far as just scenery and place to hang out. And then all I wanted to do all day was eat. And I'm walking around the island and nothing to eat. The places I wanted to go are closed. The places that are open don't take card. I just spent the rest of my cash because in Japan you have to pay for the bed, not just the room. So I had to pay a little bit or use the rest of my cash on the bed. So I couldn't buy any food. So again, I follow my training. I don't freak out. I don't rush. I'm feeling tired now, having walked a while with Calvin and now by myself. And I'm just like, dude, what is going on? You know, you get a blessing and you want it to just keep multiplying, just keep going up. Just, oh, this is a good sign. It's gonna lead to better. And in all reality, I mean, I made a great day out of it. I found a little beach, worked out a little bit. I listened to music, I journaled a little bit. I haven't paid for service yet because having gotten the unlimited data package, I was rushing to record as much as possible in 5 days and post as much as possible, get every little bit I could get out of it for the unlimited package, and that was exhausting. Now I hardly want to record anything at all. And so I barely did. I didn't do anything. I took a bunch of pictures when I was still with Calvin, but then by the time I got to the island, no service, no friend, no money, no food. I just said, screw it, man. And in my journal, I was reflecting on who I'm doing it all for. Why do I keep performing? I mean, realistically, I'm dead. I'm dead. I am so dead. In the most beautiful, magnificent, amazing, wonderful way possible. I'm not who I was anymore. I'm an ancestor. And so being entertaining is not really necessarily my goal anymore. Although I love to be entertaining. I want to be liked and loved and sought out, but I played that game already. I wasn't very good at it in my old life, in my past life. I have more wisdom than that, I feel, to offer now. Not to say that I know everything, you know. This life and death game is an oddity. There's much more to know about the nature of the universe than what I can consciously recall. It's in there somewhere. I mean, it's like AI, you know. AI has access to all of human information ever created. And our minds are, or more like the internet, I guess. Our minds are connected to this universal intelligence through the internet of everything being connected. And so in our DNA is this wisdom. So I don't have wisdom to give anyone, really, I guess, then in that case. I just have keys to unlock the wisdom that you already contain within yourself. And I'm seeking more keys. Mad King Key. Am I King Key because I have all the keys? No, I think I'm mad as like the Mad Hatter. I'm mad as a hatter about the keys, about unlocking all the mysteries, diving into the depths. You see, when I felt the urge to get up and go from my spot where I was sitting, juggling, journaling, listening to music, just flowing, old man walked up to me, started speaking to me in Japanese. I was embarrassed. He was trying to say something. He looked excited. He was smiling. By the time he left, he basically just waved at me like, yeah, bye. But I kept going. Didn't let the embarrassment get to me like it normally or used to. Normally would or it used to. And I kept walking. And right as I was about to cross the bridge back off the island, there was a guy wearing a shirt that said Enlightened all across the back, all white. And he had a white car, and there was a white cat in front of the white car. And the white cat was letting him play with him and picking up the cat. And I guess there's a camera. He had a girl in the car, and there's a camera, front camera to the car. He was dancing with the cat. He was holding the cat up, dancing in the camera of the car. I think the girl was probably taking pictures or something. I don't know. But that whole experience, that whole... it was so silly. And now looking back at that, I'm thinking that's a blessing right there. I mean, clear a blessing. I love seeing the Enlightened shirt, those signs, because there's still levels to go. I'm in life after death right now, but there's more levels. There's ancestors to me right now. I still have a lot to learn, a lot to grow, a lot to develop, a lot to explore myself. But I have unlocked enough rooms, enough boxes to turn around and pass down some keys. Not to say that I'm ahead or better or anything like that, just in a different place. I mean, I like to say a better place because I'm in heaven, but the betterness is a function or factor, not so much of my external experience, but my ability to become less and less reactive to it. And that's what makes it so I'm in heaven. That's what makes me dead. Dead people are unresponsive. And there's like dead, stagnant, stuck, rotting dead. And there's dead like trimming the blooms off of a plant to help its vitality dead. Like the dead you see when a plant is dead on the inside, but the roots are still alive. The spirit is still there. So I know I just said a lot of words there, but from that whole experience, the whole dichotomy, juxtaposition, the back and forth from the low to the high to the low, emotionally, I guess, but at my core, I stayed balanced. And it made me realize, realistically, there's not that much to be said at all. Even though I just talked for 15 minutes. There's not. Less is more. Language is not reality. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings me to today's poem. Language is an approximation. Now, I think it's a bit of a roundabout way, but to get to here, but it was roundabout that got me here in the first place. You see, having these ups and downs and these fluctuations and my need and desire, my want to escape my situation and my drive and my urge to perform and want to be liked and what can I do to make money? It's like it was taking me around and around in circles in the words, and you just wear yourself out till you get to a point where the words aren't the reality. They are an attempt. And let me not say a part of this, a part of the poem, and just begin. Language is an approximation, an attempt to express an essence and relay a relation. So when I say what I say, there's instilled a connotation, forces at play way beyond denotation. Language is an approximation. Because when we say me, we often make reference to our individual bodies. This invented convention dissects without discretion and infiltrates our experience while it implies disconnection. We receive life through our mind's eye, through glass doors of perception, and language stains it when it reflects it. Language is an approximation. In its process, we create content of concepts. We label subject versus object. And although this is not nonsense, we accept this logic as progress. Language is an approximation. It approaches life from both sides and defines, then limits the space it replaces. Takes a face made with grace and calls it crazed or courageous. Amazed by the matrix, the maze we made now makes us believe that the things we can think can possibly save us. Take a deep breath. Hold it. And let it go. One more time. In through the nose. Hold it. Let it go. Feel the stress relief. Feel the release. Feel all of that resistance that's been building up. All of those thoughts that have been welling up in your mind. All of those words attempting to tell you who you are, tell you about your experience, tell you about the world. Let go. Be still. Heaven is a place on earth if you allow it. If you accept it. If you let go of the need to be moving 1,000,000 miles a minute. I was born into the rush. The rush. My mom once told me, you only have one speed, slow. Oh my gosh. And I was infected with the rush. And then I became an instrument of the rush. I became an instrument of pressure, of force. Even my ex, I used to rush her. Rush her, and I couldn't learn at the time. Too many responsibilities. But I learned a lot more from her than I knew at the time. Even having learned as much as I learned from her, I learned even more. And just like that, in so many of our stories, the gold is nestled in the cracks and the crevices and the dark places. The nuggets of wisdom, the diamonds, the bright shining light. Just waiting to be uncovered. A diamond in the rough, waiting for you to shine it. Buffett. Warren Buffett. Jimmy Buffett. Something about paradise. Something about pineapples and paradise and Hawaiian t-shirts, short sleeve button-ups. Relax. It's all gonna be okay. I know it might not look like it. I know it's hard to believe. But believing just might help make it come true. Oh, we're out here, man. Fucking Japan. Ryukyu Kingdom, bro. Ryukyu. Hey, much love, many blessings. Matt King, we out.